Was turned on, I'm sure. Very good afternoon to you. Anybody here yesterday see the Flyball? Is everybody here today to see Flyball? Oh, there's a lot of you obviously not. Is everybody here to see Flyball? Excellent. I'm going to hand you over to my good friend John, and he's going to take you along the line to start with. First of all, what we're doing here, you know it's Flyball, you know it's fun, you know it's fast, you know it's furious. Can I just ask briefly if there's anybody with a seat in the middle, that there's a gap there, if we can move down the bus, as I always say. There probably isn't, because I've asked you 3 or 4 times this afternoon. Anywhere in the arena, if there's a gap in the middle and you can move down so someone can join on the end, we would really appreciate it. There is seriously hundreds out there waiting, trying to get in. All right? So, are you ready for an afternoon of Flyball?
Amazing. Thank you very much, Nigel. What an afternoon we've got of Flyball action, and we need our judge, the lady who's going to be presiding over our Flyball this afternoon, all the way from Canada. Please welcome Monica Johnny. So, Monica's got the job of presiding over our Flyball this afternoon, making sure that everything is as it should be. We're going to be getting our teams out in just a moment. In 60 seconds, we're going to get the teams out, and you're all going to be live on Channel 4, ladies and gentlemen, so you need to make lots of noise for our Flyball this afternoon as we head into the last 16. Now, the top 4 teams from this heat will go forward to our quarterfinals on Saturday. So the top 4 going through to the quarters, and then the semi-final and the final will take place on Sunday. Now, we had a new Crufts record set yesterday of 14.59 seconds. What do you think, Nigel? Do you think we're going to get anywhere near that today? A new record?
Oh, that's a tough one to answer, isn't it? I mean, the Flyball yesterday was outstanding, I've got to be honest, but it'd be nice if we did break another record, but that's one of the things with Flyball. You never know, John, do you?
You never know, and all the heats yesterday were incredibly close, but it really was a fantastic afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for Flyball? Please welcome our teams. First up, the Junkyard Dog.
Here we are, all set. Absolutely packed. The main arena, Flyball, a fantastic attraction at Crufts. Not a seat to be had.
Dressed in the blue and orange.
We had a new record yesterday, a new Crufts record of 14.59. The round of 16 continues today. We'll lose 4 teams. It'll be the quarterfinals tomorrow, Saturday, and the last 4 on Sunday.
So
our first competition will be between Junkyard Dogs and Wednesday Tails. Graham Partridge alongside me, and you've got 1 or 2 little facts and figures that you'll give us shortly, but we are all set for an enthralling competition.
So, Nige, just tell us how this works. They're just getting the dogs lined up, ready, so that they know.
So, Graham, give us 1 or 2 of your little excellent facts and figures about this amazing sport of Flyball.
Well, while the teams are doing the practice round, each of the teams get a practice round the first time they compete here at Crufts. A few of Graham's Flyball facts, Jim, about Flyball balls, would you believe? There are regulations about the balls they use. Each club has got to provide its own balls, because the Kennel Club don't want to go to the expense of buying tennis balls, of course. They can be of any size, colour or design, although I would suggest they don't want to be too big. They must bounce and roll. None of them can be squeaky or have any sort of noise maker in them at all, and they can't be covered in any sort of animal skin at all.
Don't get too excited here. This is a practice run, and in fact one of the dogs has run out of the lane, and that could cause 1 or 2 little problems. The dog on the near side could even have been a shuffle running out of their lane there, but this is just a practice run. This isn't a real thing. This is them getting used to the surroundings here.
So he sees his teammates go up and down.
On the green carpet.
Just warm him up last in this group and hope for the best.
That's Monica Johnny, our judge, saying warm that dog up last and hope for the best. Great sound coming up there from the green carpet. It's Wednesday's tails from several different teams on the far side in the red, by the way.
This is still a warm-up.
And Junkyard Dogs are on the near side in the blue. Confirm all that for you before the start of the race. So they are still warming up here, Graham, an essential part of it, of the whole competition as well. Catherine Anderson calling her dog the Wednesday's tail team captain. And it's just warming up the dogs, just to run you through them. The Khaleesi will go first of all for Wednesday's tails, then Herbie, then Poppy, and then Cruz. That's Wednesday's tails on that far side from 7 different teams. Well, they're a bit of a mixed bunch. And from Junkyard Dogs, formed 5 years ago in Yorkshire, relatively new. They will start off with Shuffle, and then it'll be Rival, Hydra, and Mac. That is the running order at the moment.
So Junkyard Dogs still having a bit of problems with the last dog. They do have a choice. They have reserves, so they may decide to substitute that dog. We'll have to wait and see, Jim.
So real rivalry between these two, and a little bit of a head-to-head before the start as well on social media between Colin Robinson, the handler of the lead dog of Wednesday's tails, and Gary Quinn, the handler of the lead dog on Junkyard Dogs. Who is going to get the best start? And it was all head-to-head. And away we go then. Away we go. Wednesday's tails on the far side in the red. Junkyard Dogs on the near side. Who's going to get the best start? On this near side, it is Junkyard Dogs get the best start. Junkyard Dogs have it at the moment on the near side only just, but the tails are making up ground on the far. This is very close as anticipated. The tails have it just on the far. What about this last leg? It's going to be on the near side. There's a fault on the near side though, so it could well go. It could well go to the far side. Yes, it does. It does indeed. It goes to the far because of the fault on the near side. And here's the first leg. Who won that first leg? Let's have a look. It was the near side that won. So that rivalry then really, Gary Quinn, the winner of that for Junkyard Dogs.
And there was the fault you saw there, crossover. The incoming dog can't get onto the course before the outgoing dog has left it.
Wednesday's tails, one up then from 7 different teams, a bit of a mixed bunch on that far side. And Wednesday's tails one to the good, but on the near, a really good start by the Junkyard Dogs. Junkyard Dogs have it just at the moment, and Wednesday's tails are picking up ground. Very close to call this one. All on this last leg. Looks to be on the far side just. Is it on the far side? I believe it is. It's on the far side with Wednesday's tails. Wednesday's tails can celebrate a decisive victory. Great work from Khaleesi, from Herbie, from Poppy and from Cruz. Wednesday's tails go through to the last 8.
Really great racing there, and it was just that last dog that just picked up the extra couple of yards that gave Wednesday's tails that 2-0 lead. Very well deserved. Great flyball racing.
Already fired up in the background. You can probably hear them having a quick bark in the background there. They're getting their dogs fired up. They will shortly be making their way in. We're just trying to make some room to get them out, I think. It's unusual. They normally out pretty quick. So, has everybody had a good day today at Crufts? Have they spent loads of money? Okay. First team are about to come in. I'll hand you back over to Joe.
Thank you, Nige. Okay, on the blue course, please go crazy for Commandos!
Yep.
Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen, for this incredible team. And they're going to be up against, on the red course, the High Flyers. So, Commandos in the green on the red course, and the high flyers on the red course here. Just get the top line up and which course they're going to be in, and which jump they're going to be in. The winning team will be facing with the Commandos in the first rounds. Do you think we need to get all those from our audience?
Here we are then, the Flyball in full swing on the second day of Crufts, and we're all set for our second race in the group of 16 between Commandos on the near side in the blue, and on the far side the high flyers to the red side. It should be very close indeed. 10-year-old Georgia Short with the Commandos. 10 years of age, all ages, all shapes and all sizes. One big family really is the Flyball. And this just the practice run that we're looking at. The running order for Commandos will be Severus first, Nagini second, Luca third. Quite a few dogs on the course there. That'll take a little bit of sorting out, and Sybil will go fourth for the Commandos. Finalists in 2020, the majority of those dogs are related. And for High Flowers, the running order.
So we're going to continue warming up the dogs that did not yet warm up.
So we had two dogs on the course at the same time for Commandos, and so the judge stopped it because one of the jumps had fallen over. So it was again for safety that they're going to break up the practice run there.
Let's just hear the judge.
So we'll finish the warm up. If your dog is warmed up. We're good?
Monica making all the decisions there. And,
we're just going to go again.
We're getting a bit more of a warm-up here.
Ready? Go.
Just running through the High Flyers team. Orson first, Nano second, Cubit third, and Potter will be fourth. Got to get the dogs in the right order. A word about High Flyers. Third in the World Championships last year. Definitely aiming to be around in the last four on Sunday. And Commandos, combination of Karma and Commandos. Two teams from the Northeast who joined forces for Crufts a few years ago. Best of three as ever. A place in the last 8 at stake here. High Flyers on the far side in the red. This should be very, very close competition here. Commandos on the near side in the blue. All set to go. Orson first for High Flyers. Severus first for Commandos. We are ready to go. We're ready to go. So important this start. Commandos on the near side have it at the start. That's a fine flying start from Severus. Fought on that near side. Probably got away a little bit too quickly on the near side, did Commandos. So if they keep it clean, High Flyers on the far side will take you home in this opening heat. They have indeed. Potter finishing it off.
Winner in the red lane.
Yeah, winner in the red lane. Thank you for the confirmation, Monica. 1, then 2. The good are those High Flyers.
1-0 to the High Flyers.
Yep, Commando's just a bit too keen there. The first dog breaking the beam before the light had actually hit to green. So that's a false start, and that dog would have to run again. So therefore, it was 1-0 to High Flyers.
It's fast, it's unforgiving, it is absolutely furious. If High Flyers win here over the next 30 seconds or so, they are through to the quarterfinals. Commandos will be packing their bags and heading back to the northeast. What's going to happen here then? It is Commandos on the near side in the blue. They've got to start properly this time. They can't afford another fall, and they have done it this time, but it's just with on that far side with the High Flyers. Commandos have made up ground well. It's with the Commandos now on the near side. Still with Commandos on the near side. There goes that last Commandos dog. There goes Sybil. Sybil will take it home. Sybil will take it home and square things up. Winner in the blue lane. Thank you, Monica. One apiece. We have a decider.
Commandos really stepped it up there. They cut down these changeovers to the absolute bare minimum, which really benefited them. Always takes a bit of a chance there when you do that, but it paid off for them on this occasion, Jim.
And chatting to both teams beforehand, they were expecting a hugely close contest here. That's what we have. One apiece. This, the decisive one. Huge applause from the crowd as well. Very little in it. Tremendously competitive flyball racing.
Boxes, box judges ready.
Commandos then on the near
ready.
side. That is the blue lane, the lane closest to us. High Flyers.
Are we ready?
Hoping for Sunday, but if they don't win here, it's Arrivederci on Thursday on the near side. Very close at the moment, nothing in it, probably just with the far side as things stand, just with the Flyers. But the Commandos have made up ground on the near. It's with Commandos now on the near side. All looking good for Commandos. Fourth dog, Sybil going again. Can Sybil finish off? Oh, that's definitely close. That is desperately close.
What an awesome win in the red lane.
Gone decisively for the red lane. That was a close one, my goodness me. But the Flyers have it. The Flyers have it. But what close competitive racing, as we promised, Graham.
Absolutely awesome. That was proper flyball racing there. You thought that they were out of it in the red lane, and that dog just made up so much ground. By a head, I think. Just about brilliant.
Great finale from Potter, that was.
Some great teams here. We have had some great teams here, and we're still getting great teams here. And it's such a privilege, really, to have a meal on the carpet, isn't it?
Incredible. Right, are you ready for some more? Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the Storm Chasers. And they're going to be up against, on the red course, Lightning Strikes. So Lightning Strikes have got some fans in the house this afternoon. So it's Storm Chasers on the blue course. It's Lightning Strikes on the red course. Which team will be joining Wednesday Tails and the High Flyers in the quarterfinals here tomorrow, Super Saturday at Crufts? There's nothing like it. So just getting the dogs lined up, and then we'll be off. So, practice run, first of all.
Thank you. All right, start dogs. Ready, ready, go.
Great stuff down there from Steve, great stuff from Ramsey as well. So Lightning Strikes are very much the favourites. They're having to run a new dog, our Storm Chasers, with Pixie, newcomer here. Storm Chasers, first time in Crufts. They have the ability to go into the 14 seconds. They qualified at Benham in North Hampshire. That's Storm Chasers on the near side in the blue against Lightning Strikes, a team split between England and Belgium. Fastest team of Border Collies at the World Cup last year. Form homebred Border Collies in the team. And Kukachu, the first dog for Lightning Strikes on the far side, part of a European record holder team. A brilliant starter is Kukachu. Here we go then. Lightning Strikes on the far side in the red. Watch out for a fast-starting Kukachu, that first dog. There's a noisy dog, Glimmer, from Storm Chasers on the near side in the blue. The first of a potential three-race, and away they go. Goodness me, there's two rapid starts there. Absolutely brilliant start by both dogs. Just with it on the near side with the Storm Chasers at the moment in the blue. Third Storm Chasers dog, Ice going well too. What about on the far side there now? It's going to be on the far. It's gone. It's a fault on the near side as well. So there's on that far side. Lightning Strikes.
In the red leg.
Yeah, get the confirmation that Lightning Strikes have done it as anticipated. Tough going for Storm Chasers.
Absolutely great stuff there. Such a shame. There you see the fault. The dog didn't take the ball back down with them. And that's what they need to do. They need to take it out of the box and complete 4 jumps on the way back.
So it's all clear now. Storm Chasers have to win here, otherwise their Crufts first-timer ends very quickly. Lightning Strikes, favourites on the far side, looking to get the job done. Watch for Kukaju, the lightning start on the far side. That is such a good start from Kukaju. And there's 2 faults, so they're both going to have to run extra dogs. Both got false starts then. Both going to have to run extra dogs, so keep your mind, all right, and there's another fault on the near side from Storm Chasers in the blue. This is a messy old race, this one, but it looks to be going, though, to the far side, to Lightning Strikes on the far side. Rather complicated race, a loose dog as well. We look closely and listen closely to Monica Johnny.
Win in the red lane.
Yeah, she's got in the red lane, as anticipated. Lightning Strikes, the favourites, go through. We will see them again on quarter-final Saturday. And the Storm Chasers, the first time at Crufts. Both dogs went early here. Both lightning quick starters, both illegal starters.
Yeah, such a shame there for the Storm Chasers. They've obviously had to bring in a very late replacement. The last dog that's running has obviously not been trained with the crossovers with the previous dog, and that, unfortunately, where they've lost the races. But everyone's still smiling, and that's the way it is in flyball.
Okay. Can we have some more flyball, ladies and gentlemen? Here we go. Make some noise for Aces Diamonds. So the Aces Diamonds on the blue course. And they're going to be going up against High Flyers Turbulence. So these are the second teams for Aces and High Flyers that have qualified for our flyball this afternoon. Again, the highest standard of flyball here at Crufts every single year. And it feels like every single year, Nigel, these teams get quicker and quicker.
Sorry, I was miles away. I was actually watching them lining up there. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, what have I been here? I don't know how many years now, and got doing the flyball on my own for quite a while. And it has. I mean, the pace nowadays, and I watch them changing over. And fair dues, and obviously their training works well, but you kind of think, now word, it's like 2 cars going towards each other doing 80 miles an hour. But it's not. It's dogs. And they are truly unbelievable. I mean, the speed, yeah, over the years.
We are ready for warm-up. Boxes ready. Box judges, line judges ready. This is just warm-up. Start dogs. Start dogs. Start dogs. Go.
And you're joining us during the warm-up. Very interesting stuff about Aces Diamonds on the near side in the blue. Basically, Aces second team. The first team went out on day 1, but the second team beat them in qualifying. So we shall see, made up largely of Whippets and Whippets Cross. That is Aces Diamonds on the near side, the blue. High Flyers Turbulence on the red in the far side. The High Flyers second team, and apart from Talas, they are first-timers. Talas was young Kennel Club flyball champion last year.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
here we go then. Best of 3 as ever. High Flyers Turbulence on the far side. Aces Diamonds on the near. No one has left the building. Chaos to go first for Aces on the near side. Oh dear, making an absolutely dreadful start as well. So it is really with High Flyers Turbulence on that far side. That start was an absolute shocker. We'll have a look at that. And this looks like High Flyers Turbulence really, if they keep it clean and tidy on that far side. High Flyers Turbulence, yeah, they celebrate. What a dreadful start. We don't often see that, Graham. Yeah, one to the good, the Turbulence.
Winning the red lane with a 16-5.
Very strange. Not sure I've seen that before. It's almost as though the dog, it got distracted. So it thought the handler didn't want it to go. It looked back and therefore just lost a couple of seconds. Such a shame.
The dog that was distracted was called Chaos and created chaos in that race. And it means High Flyers Turbulence, High Flyers second team, primarily first timers, have an early advantage. Turbulence in the red on the far side, Aces Diamonds on the near side in the blue. They will have to clear their heads and recover from that dreadful start. They're away and running. That looks a little bit better. It's still now on this near side with Aces, still with Aces, and the second dog have it. Aces have it if they can complete it. Aces are going to square things up. Good turn, excellent work from Schultz at the end. Yeah, that is one apiece. Win in the blue lane, says Monica Johnny. It's one apiece, and we have the race that we always relish in Flyball, a decider.
We did bang, 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 bang. 4 clean, excellent races. No time wasted at all, and that's what we've come to expect from Aces Diamonds. And there we go. The dog's going to start to turn to the right. Yes, it anticipates the turn, picks it up, and back over those 4 jumps as it's required to do.
This, the decider. One apiece. High Flyers Turbulence from Lincolnshire in the red lane on the far side. Aces Diamonds from the Medway Towns in Kent. Aces second team in the near side in the blue. Off they go. Oh, it's not a great start from Aces again on that far side. The ball dropped on the far side. And Aces on the near side probably just have it now. And there's a fault on the near side too. There are faults on both sides. We're going to have to run extra dogs here. Faults on both, an extra dog running, and oh dear, my goodness me, this is a messy, messy, messy race. And we're going to look to Monica Johnny. There's a ball dropped on the far side now. Well, there's nothing else that can happen here, really, is there? Balls drop, false start, dogs flying in all directions. Look at the judge, look at the judge. She's gone near side. She has gone near side. She has gone Aces.
60 seconds.
She has got Aces high on the near side. Quite how she arrived at that decision, we might ask her after the event, but pretty chaotic. Drop balls, dogs going the wrong way. Hardly the pinnacle of flyball racing, but Aces Diamonds won't care too much about that after a dreadful opening. They have gone through to the quarterfinals tomorrow.
I was going to say, pick the bones out of that, Jim, because I think you and I were struggling, but that's why we have the creme de la creme of judges out there. Monica's done an absolutely fantastic job.
Okay, then, that's Flyball. One of the great attractions. You never know what is going to happen. But qualified for the quarterfinals, Wednesday's Tails, High Flyers, Lightning Strikes, and Aces of Diamonds. Aces Diamonds, the quarterfinals tomorrow.
Tails in the blue lane. So great run from them earlier on, and they're going to be up against the team in the red lane, who were super quick. They are the High Flyers!
In the red lane.
So the Wednesday Tails versus the High Flyers. This could be another close one.
Yeah, I'm just going to say yes.
That new Crufts record set yesterday, 14.59 seconds. What's up? So much action to enjoy in the Crufts.
So just to complete the action here on day 2 of Crufts, we have a runoff really to decide Thursday's champions. High Flyers in the far side, that is the red lane against the Wednesday Tails, and the near side in the blue. Wednesday Tails and the near side in the blue. Bit of a mixed bunch, so Wednesday's Tails, the High Flyers on the far side in the red. Best of 3 again, no practice runs this time, not much in it in the opening leg, probably just though with the Flyers on the far side. Still with the Flyers on the far side. Really warming into their work here, still with the Flyers, but making them a bit of ground on the near side. The last dog for the Tails. Now the Flyers are going to clean up here on that. So really accomplished stuff. None of the messy stuff that we saw before. It is with the Flyers on the far side. Just needs a little confirmation from Monica Johnny.
Yeah, it's really that fourth dog on the far side for the high flyers really did seal it for them. Very rapid, Jim.
So high flyers are one of the good, both of these through to the quarterfinals. We're just running off for the right to be called Friday's champions. High flyers on the far side, and the high flyers one to the good. Megan Preston, captain of the high flyers.
Ready, go.
Wednesday's tails on the near side. Good start by the tails on the near side. Just with them at the moment, the flyers making up ground now. It's with the flyers now, with the second dog of the flyers just in front. Fine work from the flyers. They've got this one in the bag if they keep it clean, but there's good ground being made up on the near side, but there is a fault on the near side as well, so that has surely gone the flyers' way. Yeah, surely gone the flyers' way. Yes, well done the flyers. 2-0, job done, looking very accomplished. Let's keep an eye on them for the quarterfinals for sure.
Yep, 2-0 to the flyers. Really great job. Just a bit too much in the tank, I'm afraid, there for Wednesday's tails, but still good flyball racing.
The flyers, Orson, Nano, Cubit, Potter, Seal, and Senka, the dogs. And for Wednesday's tails, Khaleesi, Walter, Poppy, Cruz, Quick, Herbie.
All right, let's bring out our next team. Please welcome back Lightning Strikes. So Lightning Strikes are back on the blue course.
The action continues, and Lightning Strikes return to the near side lane, the blue.
Aces Diamond.
And Aces Diamonds, the far side on the red. Aces a second team.
So two brilliant teams here, Lightning Strikes versus Aces Diamonds.
Once again, no practice runs. I have to say that the big crowd here, and despite the fact that we are completing the flyball and just deciding who's going to be declared the best team on the second day of Crufts, no one is leaving this building. There's a compelling attraction for flyball, so different to anything else that we see at Crufts, really. And the punters love it and want to relish every single second of it. So Lightning Strikes on the near side in the blue, Aces Diamonds on the far in the red. Nova, Temper and Chaos, all siblings for Aces Diamonds on the far side. Keep believing, keeping it in the family. This is straight racing, and we're all set to go with the opening race. Lightning Strikes in the near in the blue, Aces Diamonds on the far in the red. We are racing. Canadian judge, Monica Johnny. We are all set. And the strikes, oh my goodness me, there's two dogs gone from the near side. There's a fault on the near side and a fault on the far.
That is an interference call. Win.
An interference call, so there is a win on the near side for Lightning Strikes, because the opening dog from Aces Diamonds, I believe that was Chaos.
Not your dog.
I wouldn't actually be 100% certain of that. Just came straight across and interfered, so that means that Lightning Strikes on the near side are one to the good.
Just giving the dog the chance to come across, just to make sure it's got its confidence still built up.
Is this my start dog? Okay.
Lightning Strikes then after that interference from Aces Diamonds, pretty much before the race was won, are one to the good. Lightning Strikes on the near side then, if they win this one, through they go as to compete for the right to be called Friday champions. Lightning and Aces Diamonds in the red on the far. It's the Strikes on the near. The Diamonds trying to keep it clean and quick. They don't want to hand this race without giving it a good charge. And there's a very swift start on the near side by the Strikes, really, and there's a stumble and a fumble and a fault on the far side by Aces Diamonds. Lightning Strikes look to have this one in the bag. Lightning Strikes complete what will surely be a 2-0 shutout.
And win goes to the Blue
It was
Lanes.
messy, but they got the result when it mattered, Graham. The Strikes.
Yeah, as it turned out, fairly straightforward win for Lightning Strikes. They were actually gifted the first round. Really good start here. This dog is very quick, the first one that we're seeing, and then the second dog coming down. And there we sit, drops the ball. And the most important thing is here that it doesn't go back down over the jumps. If it had collected the ball and gone back over the 4 jumps, would have been good.
So the finishing now on that final there. 2 great teams competing there. Unbelievable, fantastic.
Thank you. Our next 2 teams are out. Let's hear it for the High Flyers in the blue lane. And they're going to be up against Lightning Strikes. So 2 incredibly quick teams here. High Flyers versus Lightning Strikes. Who's going to be our Flyball winners
So we
this
are all
afternoon?
set to find out who are going to be Friday champions. The High Flyers from Lincolnshire on the near blue lane against Lightning Strikes. Hertfordshire, Lincolnshire, Berkshire, Hampshire, Kent and Belgium on the far side in the red. Fastest team of Border Collies, and on the near side I believe that there might be a fault on the near side there as they get underway. So this looks as though it's going to be going to Lightning Strikes on the red, on the far side, who have kept it clean and kept it crisp.
Win in the red lane.
Yeah, win in the
with
red.
a
Lightning Strikes are
15-1-9.
to the good homebred Border Collies on their team going well, Graham.
And there we are, the dog on the near side just randomly ran past all 4 jumps straight to the box. But that's Flyball for you.
So the Strikes 1 to the good. The High Flyers will want to get their act together, keep the dogs in order and make a proper competition of it. Otherwise, the Strikes will be declared Friday champions.
Here we go again.
Yep.
Boxes,
Here we
boxes,
go
box
again.
Judges,
Can they
line
strike back?
judges, ready.
Can the High Flyers?
We are racing.
3rd in the World Championships last year. Sunday very much on their mind, but they'll want to go there and into the quarterfinals as Friday champions. It's with the Strikes have the advantage at the moment. After that strange opening that is with the Strikes, well, that's a great start. It's a false start. False start on that far side. So he could be heading for a run. If it was such a quick start, I'm not surprised it was a full start. And so they're having to run an extra dog. It's going to be one apiece. It's going to be with the High Flyers, I imagine, unless I've misread this one completely. Let's have a little look. Let's have a look.
Win in the red lane.
Oh, there was another fault. There was another fault.
23:05. Win in the red lane.
And so the Strikes, after that second fault, the Strikes have it. They will be Friday champions. They won't mind how they got there. It was a messy, messy afternoon in many ways.
And here we go. There we are. Nice start. The dog's coming up. It's going to turn to the right. Every dog likes to go. Completely mistimes it, but it's got the presence of mind to come back, so not too much time wasted there, Jim.
Okay, so 2 to the Lightning Strikes, 2 to Kukachoo, 2 to Mako, to Mazzy Keen, to Flair, to Dingabell and to Fizz. Well done, the Lightning Strikes. We will keep an eye open for them on quarter-final day, and they will be aiming for the final and the semis on Sunday.
Join us in a moment for the presentation. It really was an amazing display of flyball at the highest level with some amazing teams. Can we get a big round of applause to present the awards? Please welcome Erica Morehouse from Royal Canin and Mark James from the board of the Kennel Club. Please give them a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, your Flyball winners, Lightning Strikes!
Congratulations. Nice race.
So going down the line there, handing out the rosettes, and of course,
Brilliant.
our
Congratulations.
brilliant team there, Lightning Strikes.
Well done.
Doing all they needed
proud,
to do
Be proud.
to win the Flyball this afternoon.
Well done.
And your runners-up, make some noise for the incredible High Flyers!
Congratulations, well done. Thank you very much, cheers. Well done.
Don't forget, if you want to watch any of the Flyball action again, you can rerun all of the Flyball action from Crufts 2023 over on the Crufts YouTube channel, youtube.com/Crufts, where you can watch all of the Flyball. And now, keep the applause going because it's Lap of Honor time!